Damn, guys, I'm a fucking mess right now. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Krystal McSkeez's Smoke Sessions. It is I, Krystal McSkeez, in dire need of doing and washing my hair. Anywho, so today is the first day of fucking spring semester. I have my astronomy class that I do today in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna make this real fucking quick here. Yeah, dude, I got back from LA. We ended up taking like a random ass fucking Vegas trip, which was a really good time actually. We went with our homies. It was his birthday. It was his birthday, and we just rolled on out, because when you live in fucking LA, Vegas is only fucking 3 hours away, so that was it. So we fucking rolled out there. So yeah, on fucking Friday, my friend Aaron had a gig, and we went to go support him. I ended up getting super fucking drunk because I didn't eat all fucking that day, right? And then, when I picked up Raymond, because he got off work early that day, he's been getting off work at like fucking 1:30 in the morning, right? So I was expecting to go by myself that night. But he ended up getting off work and being like, wait for me. And I was like, that's fine, I could probably do that. So I waited for him. We went out. He bought me a fucking beer. He bought me a fucking 20-ounce little Space Dust to get the party started. And so that's what happened. That is what happened. I like pounded a Space Dust in the car, right? Because we parked and we fucking drank. We drank a beer and we smoked, and he's like, all right, let's get in there. I'm like, all right, dope. Because there was like half an hour of my friend's set left, right? So we're like, cool, we'll go check him out. We get in there, we fucking run into, we were in there, we're supporting my homie for a minute. I'm like, well, let's go find fucking whatchamacallit. So we go to the smoke session, and they're coming out. And I'm like, dope, we're looking for you guys. So it was our friend Georgie and his wife Pila, our friend Mustard, and it was a good time. But anyways, Georgie, we're all fucking, oh yeah, so Georgie buys us a round of drinks, right? I get a whiskey sour, because I'm like, you haven't got any IPA here? And she's like, we have Lagunitas and fucking 805, and I'm like, I don't want that fucking shit. And I'm like, can I just get a whiskey sour, please? So I pounded my 20-ounce Space Dust, and then 10 minutes later, I fucking get my whiskey sour, and I'm like drinking it, and I'm like, oh, I don't want this, gross. And fucking, but I didn't want to be rude, like throw it out in front of my friend. So I fucking, like, ended up drinking it. And at the end of it, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of buzzed, right? Like, yeah. And so I like finished drinking it. I'm about to go throw it away. And Raymond hands me another one. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, how is this a thing, sir? How is this a thing? And so I drank the other one, and by the second one, I was drunk, dude. I was fucking drunk, and I was dancing, and I was like, where's Aaron? And I was like looking for my friend, my lips are so dry right now. I was looking for my friend, and I went out and I found him in the smoking section, and he was smoking with like 10 people, and I'm like, I'm good. Like, he's like, oh, you want to hit it? And I'm like, no. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, I didn't come here to fucking smoke your weed. I'm like, I came here to say hi to you. And then I also didn't want to smoke with like 25 other people I didn't know, because my friend rolls blunts that are like that thick, right? And he uses the big fucking glass tips. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't think I need to do all that. And plus I was already stoned and fucking drunk, so that was fine. But we leave the fucking club. And Raymond's like, hey, I was talking to Georgie, and I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, tell me about it. And he was just like, he said he's going to Vegas tomorrow for his birthday, and fucking, we should go. And I'm like, okay. Drunk asked me. And then I fucking go, he's like, are you hungry? And I'm like, dude, I'm starving, babe. Like, I've only eaten 2 tacos today. I ate those tacos at like 11:30 in the morning. It's now fucking like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm fucking starving. So we stopped at our favorite fucking 24-hour fucking Mexican place. This fucking place called Albert's. And it's right down the street from our house. So it's like conveniently located. And I'm like, are you hungry? I'm like, do you want anything? He's like, no, I'm good. He's like, I ate a little while ago. And I'm like, I'm fucking starving. I'm like, give me the motherfucking carne asada fries and put rice and beans on this bitch, right? So I do. So I put rice and beans on my fucking shit. And fucking, when I get home, I run home and I like put on my like red lingerie that I fucking bought for this for Christmas for Raymond, and go run out to the table, and he like sets up the fucking table for me and everything, and I'm like, he's like, you're in lingerie and you're just like scarfing down these like carne asada fries. He's like, and it's so fucking cute and hilarious, and I'm like, bitch, I was hungry. What do you mean? And then I like found myself like I went on my phone the next day and I was taking hella selfies, my fucking tits hanging out, my fucking ass all over the place. And I was like, oh, Krystal, fucking drunk ass. I actually woke up in the middle of or like 6 in the morning, because I don't know what happened. Like, I remember having the Alberts, and then like Raymond running to the bed and like throwing himself on the bed, and I jumped next to him, and that was it. Apparently I tried to like suck him up, fucking, and he's like, babe, I'm tired, and I don't remember any of that. And then we went to the bed, and then he's like, yeah, I guess you were trying to like fucking play with yourself or get yourself off or something. He's like, because I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a fucking vibrator that was still on in my back. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't remember none of that. I was like, and then he was just like, he was like, yeah, dude, fucking, no, because I woke up and it was like 6 in the morning already, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, all the lights in my house were fucking on, like, my fucking lingerie, like, because it's like a bodysuit, right? It like goes up like this, and then it like ties at the crotch, so it was like off my shoulders, and just in the middle, there's just like a red line in the middle of me, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that was really funny. So I get up, I take a piss, I fucking turn off all the lights, I get fucking like 2 water bottles, I chug one of them, throw that on the fucking shit, and then we're up by like, Ray's up by like 10, by like 9, I'm up by like 10, because I was like, yeah, I fucking woke up and everything was on, I don't know what the fuck happened last night. And then I looked, and there's like I got Raymond a fucking Krystal camo fucking box set, right? And in that box set came with a big ass duffel bag. Hold on. Came like with a big old duffel bag. And so what happened? Oh yeah, and there's hella clothes in there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, don't you remember going to Vegas today? And I'm like, oh shit, like, completely forgot about that. So we woke up, got ready, washed our asses, ate fucking some food, and then he was like, you know, I fucking woke up and I came out here and fucking all the carne, he's like, all that's left is rice, and the carne is on the rice. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's like, you ate the whole fucking thing. And normally he and I share that and we're full, right? Like, I guess I was starving last night, or fucking on Friday night. And so he's like, yeah, I fucking went, he's like, you asked me if I wanted to bite, and I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, but I assumed you would have like saved some for me. And I'm like, bitch, I was fucking hungry. Like, no. And I was drunk, like, absolutely not. I'm not sharing nothing with nobody. And I got my eyebrows done the other day, and I'm super happy with them, actually. So I'm gonna have to go be seeing Jacqueline's bitch all the time, because she did a good job. And I am like, there's a fucking shape. Thank you for that. She's like, do you want your makeup? So I was like, are you gonna like fill in any of these holes? And I'm like, nope. My eyebrows are all natural. You know why? Because I am a blessed ass bitch. Some of these hoes in there, and it's all bad. Anyways, so I wake up, and it's still too early for me, and I know I'm tired. I'm like, I'm fucking tired. I want to take a nap. He's like, you can sleep all the way in the car. And I'm like, yes, I can do that. So I'm super excited about that, right? Because I really wanted to fucking sleep. Hold on. Because I really wanted to fucking sleep. And I was able to do that. I found my favorite gas station in all of fucking Los Angeles. It's off of Peck Avenue or Peck Drive or some shit. It is fucking cheap ass fucking Shell station gas. That's hella good fucking gas, because I filled up the last time. I had like a little bit of gas in my tank, and then I ended up filling up when I got there, and it gave me like 500 something miles, right? And then this time on the way back home, I drove by it again. And filled up, topped off, because I was at like empty, right? I was driving, and I was just like, I'm like, we have 82 miles on my car, and it's going to take us, it's like 120 miles to get to our house. And I'm like, I wonder if we can make it. And so when I pulled up, or when I got to the gas station, I only had like 20 miles left in my fucking tank, right? So when I filled up, I topped that bitch off, and I got 703 miles to this fucking tank. You guys think I'm fucking lying, huh? You guys think I'm fucking lying, don't you, little bitch? Watch. I have 259 miles left, right? Don't mind all my dust here. I cleaned my car before I left. No, I don't want that. Yeah, okay, that's not what I want either. Hold on. Here we go. I have driven 411 miles, bitches, in 6 hours and 58 fucking minutes, and I have 257 miles left, or 9 miles left. Why? Because I have half a tank of gas left, and that is just the dopest shit. Okay, zoom out, all the way. How do I flip you back to, it's like, how do I flip you back to me? Okay, so there we are. What time is it? 10:06. Alright, so I'm gonna smoke this bowl. I'm gonna go. So drive to Vegas, get to Vegas, do all the fucking shit we need to do when we get there. Finally we're able to chill and relax. Fucking met up with Georgie and Pila, and we're like, bro, like, I'm so fucking tired. They're like, dude, we're fucking tired. Because when we were talking to Georgia, he was driving, and he was fucking tired, because we were fucking wasted the night before, dude. Like, I was dancing. Shit was a good time. And, yeah, and I've never done the Fremont Street experience before, so that was pretty dope. I've never stayed on Fremont Street. Stayed at the Golden Nugget, got a nice little fucking roomy view. We were right across from the Circa, which is like the new fucking Vegas fucking bar club type thing. Super new, super nice on the inside. Oh. And if you want to go fucking dance in their heated pool, it's only $20 if you're not a guest, so that wasn't bad at all. But they have the biggest fucking pool and the biggest fucking monitor, I think in America or something. It was massive. Like, from our room, you could look out, and all you saw was like a big wall, and then a big wall, and then fucking whatchamacallit. And then the pool behind it, and they're like, yeah, that big wall isn't a wall, it's a screen. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit is massive. So that was cool. I had like a drink that night, because I was like, dude, like, I got so fucked up last night, like, I don't even have the urge or desire to drink tonight. My friend Georgie was kind of on the same tip. We were tired. And then every place that we went to, there was like a cover, and I'm like, you know, like, I'm not in the mood to like listen to like a DJ that I'm not into. And everyone was like, yeah, for real. I was like, we're not into it either. So we found this little Evil's Pizza fucking spot, Evil Knievel Pizza. There was no cover. There was fucking some boss ass music playing. We got a fucking drink there. We got 2 slices of pizza, and we called it a day, right? And it was fine. And then we ended up walking back. We basically walked into every fucking casino. Walked out. Ray spent 20 mex at the craps table, called it fucking done. We went back up to the room, because we had alcohol there. and that was it. I put on some red lipstick for the night, wore some red pants, had a good time. It was a good time. So yeah, so that was dope. That's what I gotta do. So my fucking eyes are twitching. So, and then the next morning we woke up, we had breakfast at Claim Jumpers. We actually went to bed at like 2, probably because we're old. Went to bed at 2, woke up at like 9:30. Fucking went downstairs, fucking smoked, or we took some dabs, then we went downstairs and smoked some joints. Then we fucking went to go eat at Claim Jumpers breakfast, because Phila's like, I don't want to walk anywhere. She's like, I want them to deliver it to my room. And we're like, well, we don't have to go far, we'll just go downstairs and it's fine. I had a fucking killer chicken fried steak, my friend. They must use soda water and fucking when they're making the fucking breading, because that shit is delicious. It was really good. And then after we were all fucking full, right, at the table, we're all just being hella full, like, A nap sounds real nice right now. And I'm like, fuck, like, I don't want to do that. We gotta go, right? Like, we're leaving. So we fucking went upstairs, took some dabs with fucking Georgie. Fucking Pila started passing out. I saw Georgie passing out. Fucking, we went and we got our shit, packed up our fucking shit, and we, instead of like taking like more than one trip, we fucking just did one trip. We got it all. Raymond had his little DJ gear. I was holding his speaker the whole time. I had fucking bags over our shoulders and shit. We were just trying to get there. Got to our car, fucking dipped out. And then we were both like, you know what? Like, we're gonna be real fucking mad at ourselves if we don't stop and get White Castle. Because that's what we were gonna do, right? So when we were walking down Fremont, fucking at the end of where our hotel is, on the Fremont Street, White Castle is there. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we're gonna get like a little 30-pack. And call it a day, right? I'm like, is 30 gonna be enough for us? I'm like, we don't know, but we'll see. Hold on. So we never made it. Like, we literally walked past White Castle. I'm like, should we stop and get food now? And they were like, no, let's go to the room, get some drinks, and we'll come back out. And Georgie was pushing it off. He's like, I feel like if I go to the room, I'm not going to want to come out again. And I'm like, that's some real shit right there, bruh. I appreciate that. And then we walked past White Castle, and we didn't stop. And we went to the Circa. That was our last spot because our hotel was right across from there. And then that was it. So... yeah, no, it was fun. Got up to the hotel room. Everyone made a drink. Raymond took one fat dab and like sat on the couch afterwards and fucking was like, and I'm like, babe, we gotta go. Like, you're gonna pass out. I'm not carrying your bitch ass. No. And then like, and we didn't come all this way. Like, no. And so he ended up calling it a night at like 2:15. And that was our Vegas thing. Yeah, and then the next day they were talking about fucking the cone ice cream sundae on the side of the road, and that's called Eddie's World, and they have the best fucking ice cream because it's made in-house. And I was like, I want to try that. And I did. They're like, get the coffee one. I was like, ooh, I like coffee ice cream. I don't like coffee the drink, but I like coffee the ice cream. So Raymond's like, you're driving home. And I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm fucking tired still, right? And he was like, nope, I've been drinking. And he like ended up pounding like the rest of his fucking whiskey that he had. And I was like, see, now I really can't drive. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, fuck you, Raymond. But he was right. He couldn't. So I drove. I'm like, we're stopping at White Castle because I hell want one. And I'm like, and I might even get some venison fucking habanero fucking jerky. But I just was not in the mood for that. I was like, I don't want to be chewing like in my jaw. I don't want to be chewing the whole fucking drive home on that. Like, I know what that's like. It's real hard to suck some dick afterwards, my friends. It's not fun. So I fucking, yeah, I fucking dipped. Got fucking White Castle. We got 10 of them. Got some snacks for the road. Got 10 of them. Got some snacks for the road. And then we were on our way. And I'm like, so how far is this Eddie's World, right? Because I really wanted to stop by the 7 Magic Mountains again. But he was like, we already did that. And I'm like, yeah, but now it's not hot. We could probably enjoy it and get real dope pictures. And he was like, oh, babe. And I was like, all right, then I'm stopping at the ghost town. And he was like, okay. And then I was like, how far is this Eddie World? He's like, probably like 20 minutes away or some shit. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I feel like it was like really early on in our trip. Like, I was still awake at that point, right? Because I basically made it with Raymond like an hour and a half into the trip, and then the last hour and a half I was asleep the rest of the time. Like, that was it. So that happened. And then I like punched it in right from the gas station. It's like the world's biggest gas station. I fucking punched in the fucking destination. It was like an hour and 27 or 47 minutes away or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck, Raymond? That's like 2 hours away. What the hell? And he was just like, my bad. And I'm like, yeah, you motherfucker. So he stayed up with me for a while. It was cool. And then like he stayed up with me the whole ride. We got to Eddie's World. I was highly fucking disappointed because I thought I was going to be shopping in the Sunday. I thought the Sunday was the store. I thought that was the architecture. I was super fucking juiced about it. Alas, it wasn't, my friend. They just had a big ass store with a boring ass name, and it was a pretty boring store. They didn't even have fudge, and I was so mad because they had fudge at the fucking gas station, the world's biggest gas station. They had hell fudge. They had fucking peanut butter fucking with walnut fucking fudge. They had Rocky Road fudge. They had fucking sugar-free fudge. They had fucking all just chocolate fudge. They had chocolate with walnuts. They had chocolates and chocolate chips. They had hell shit, and they had hell fucking butterscotch ones and peanut butter ones. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds hella good. And Ray's like, I bet you'll fucking have some fudge when we and I'm like, great, dope, super, let's just go there. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I get there and it's just like, it's just boring ass shit. So fucking boring. I literally walked up and down every aisle and was like, I'm not impressed. Like, just not impressed, right? And that was it. I was like, Raymond, I'm ready to go. And he was just like, no, like, because he saw that I was bummed, right? And I was like, because I like went up and down every aisle looking for fudge, and they didn't have it. And he was just like, babe, he's like, well, how about we just get an ice cream? And then even at the ice cream fucking place, I was like not super impressed with their flavors. I'm like, nah. So we like walked away the first time. And then the second time we walked away, or second time we came back, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get a fucking scoop of ice cream. I'm like, I just need to make this trip worth it, right? Like, I got off the freeway, all of these things. And then I got the coffee and a butter pecan, because you can't go wrong with that. And Raymond got the 2 scoops of pistachio in a cone. I just got it in a bowl because I don't have time to be leaking. She's leaking. She's soaking wet. Yeah, no, I didn't need any of that with my ice cream. So that was a thing. Oh shit, I forgot. I got a fucking class at 10:30. Yeah, okay. Well, it's 10:17. All I gotta do is throw a shirt on over, maybe even just throw on a hoodie because I don't even fucking care. And then go on my class. And I'm so excited because, oh no, 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 no. My sign language class is today. That's what's today. So this semester, and I don't know. And I think because I know I signed up for 5 classes, right? But I know I'm going to end up dropping 2 of them, maybe even 3 of them, depending on my workload. Like, once I get this resume written up with my dude friend, like, that's it. Like, I'm fucking putting my resume out there. Everything's going to be great, fine, and fantastic. And we're just going to get it together, right? So, here we go. So this semester I signed up for criminal court and law. I don't know, some fucking criminal justice class. I signed up for sign language. I signed up for astronomy. I signed up for an English class. I want to say there's one more. But yeah, the English class, there's a lot of reading. So realistically, I don't know how far into that I'm going to get. But, you know, we'll see. But I really do want to learn sign language. And it's dope because one of our first assignments is to learn the ABCs, which I already know. And then she's going to sign out some things by spelling them out, and we just have to let her know what she's saying. So that's dope. And then she's like, I'm going to throw in a band name at the end if you can get that for extra credit. And I'm like, all right, dope. Let's check it out. So that's what's going on with me, and I'm very excited about that. And my astronomy class is going to be super dope because I've always wanted to be one of those person that just like looks up at the sky without using an app and is like, oh, that's fucking Sagittarius and that's fucking Capricorn and I'm like, fucking Eridanus is right there because Eridanus is our star. That's our Camp Unity star. We actually fucking purchased it. And yeah, that's what they told us, and we all got STAR certifications for it, so that's dope. So anywho, it's been a fun little 25 minutes with you guys. Oh yeah, we left fucking Eddie's World. I got great gas, got home, had some fucking epic ass dick. Oh gosh, like I am thankful, my friends. I am thankful. Yeah, and then we went to sleep. He had to be at work the next morning at 7. On Monday, he gave me all the kisses before he left. I got kisses all up and down my back, on my fucking shoulders, on my fucking neck, on my fucking cheek. And then it was like, alright, beautiful, I'll see you later. I didn't even know I was going to go visit him this Thursday, but I am. Because we're not changing the schedule, and my fucking ex, it's his weekend, so he will have the kids from Thursday morning to Monday morning, or Monday afternoon, and that's when I'll be coming back like I always do. So that'll be it. And that is it, folks, because I got things I gotta do, and homework I gotta go pick up my books from my fucking school, because I ordered them from the Chabot bookstore, and gotta start my life. Oh, and guess what? Side note, I bought a fucking jacket from Old Navy in an extra large, and I put it on, and it is so fucking big on me, you guys. You have no fucking idea. So I'm gonna go try on a large today, because I showed Raymond pictures. I'm like, babe, like, is this too big? And he was just like, it does nothing for you. I don't like that fucking jacket at all. He's like, I like the jacket because he saw it on like the model when I showed him the picture. He's like, I like that jacket. He's like, you should do that. And I'm like, dope. And then I did, and he's like, it's just too big, so I need to get a smaller size. So yay for that. Okay, gotta go, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for socializing. All the things. Bye.